China's energy shock. Halting U.S. LNG imports. China has sent shockwaves through the global energy market. They've suddenly stopped all imports of liquefied natural gas from the United States. This decision has left the energy sector in turmoil, with analysts scrambling to understand the implications. The immediate effect is clear. American LNG exporters now face an oversupply and the loss of a major customer. This development has disrupted the finely tuned global energy trade. The timing of China's decision is particularly significant. It comes amid escalating trade tensions between the two economic giants. This move highlights the intricate links between energy, economics, and geopolitics in today's world. The decision has also raised concerns about energy security, especially in Europe, which heavily relies on LNG imports. With China being a key player in the energy market, the ripple effects will be widespread. The immediate impact is already visible in the U.S., with LNG prices showing significant volatility. This uncertainty is causing anxiety in the energy sector, with investors closely monitoring the situation. The Biden administration, already dealing with a complex energy landscape, now faces the added challenge of addressing the fallout from China's decision. This situation highlights the delicate balance between economic interests, energy security, and foreign policy goals. The global energy market is a finely balanced system where any disruption can have cascading effects. China's halt on U.S. LNG imports is a prime example of this interconnected and fragile system. Experts are now debating the long-term consequences of this move. Will other countries follow China's lead, or will they step in to fill the gap left by China? This situation also underscores the urgent need to diversify energy sources. Renewable energy could play a crucial role in reducing dependency on any single type of energy import. Asian markets are particularly sensitive to these changes, given their heavy reliance on energy imports. The ripple effects are already being felt across the region. In the U.S., policymakers are under pressure to develop strategies to mitigate the impact. This could involve seeking new markets for LNG exports, or accelerating the transition to renewable energy. The international community is watching closely. Energy security is a global concern, and any major shift in energy trade dynamics can have far-reaching consequences. For now, the focus is on managing the immediate fallout. But long-term strategies will be crucial in determining how resilient the global energy market can be in the face of such disruptions. As the world navigates this new energy landscape, one thing is clear: the era of predictable energy trade is over. Flexibility and adaptability will be key to future energy security. The global energy market is at a crossroads, and the decisions made today will shape the energy landscape for years to come. A trade war turns icy the backdrop of U.S.-China tensions. To grasp China's recent actions, we need to step back and consider the broader context. The U.S.-China relationship is not merely a bilateral issue. It has significant implications for the entire world. The trade routes that span our globe are the arteries of modern economies, and any disruption can trigger a domino effect. This situation extends beyond energy. It's intertwined with the ongoing trade war between the U.S. and China. The stakes are monumental, involving not just billions of dollars, but also national security and global influence. For years, the two nations have been engaged in a tit-for-tat struggle. Each side has imposed tariffs, sanctions, and other economic measures to gain the upper hand. This has led to a cycle of retaliation that shows no signs of ending. Tariffs, sanctions, and accusations of unfair trade practices have become commonplace. These measures have impacted not just the two countries involved, but also their trading partners and the global economy at large. The relationship has been strained, marked by mistrust and competition. Diplomatic efforts have been made, but they often fall short, leaving both nations in a constant state of tension. Both countries see themselves as economic powerhouses, competing for dominance on the global stage. This rivalry is not just about who has the bigger economy, it's about who will set the rules for the future of global trade and technology. This competition extends beyond trade, encompassing technology, diplomacy, and military might. Each country is investing heavily in these areas to ensure they have the upper hand. The energy sector, with its strategic importance, has become another battleground in this complex geopolitical chess game. Control over energy resources and supply routes can provide significant leverage. The LNG cutoff is a clear signal. China is willing to use energy as leverage. This move is not just about economic gain. It's a strategic maneuver designed to send a message. It's a way to inflict economic pain on the U.S. and gain an advantage in the trade war. The immediate impact is felt in the stock markets and industries dependent on energy imports. This move also exposes the vulnerabilities of a globalized energy market, where political disputes can disrupt supply chains and send shockwaves across borders. The interconnected nature of today's world means that a conflict in one area can have far-reaching consequences. The situation is a stark reminder that energy is not simply a commodity. It's a strategic asset with the power to shape international relations. As the world watches, the actions of these two superpowers will undoubtedly influence the future of global trade and diplomacy. American LNG feels the pinch, scrambling for new customers. The global energy market is undergoing rapid changes, and American energy companies are feeling the heat. With China's market now inaccessible, a significant customer base has vanished almost overnight. American LNG exporters are in a tough spot. The abrupt stop in Chinese demand has left them urgently seeking new customers to take on their excess supply. They're now dealing with a surplus of natural gas, which is expensive to store and even more costly to waste. Finding new buyers is no easy task. The global market is already saturated, and competition is intense. The global LNG market is crowded, with suppliers from all over the world competing for a limited number of buyers. This fierce competition among suppliers is only growing as countries rush to secure their energy supplies amidst geopolitical uncertainty. Geopolitical tensions add another layer of complexity, making it even harder for American firms to navigate the market. This situation presents a major challenge for U.S. energy firms. They are under immense pressure to find new markets quickly. They've invested heavily in LNG infrastructure, pouring billions of dollars into facilities and pipelines. Banking on growing demand from Asia, especially China, seemed like a safe bet. But now that bet has backfired. The sudden loss of a major customer has thrown their plans into chaos, forcing them to rethink their strategies. They are now compelled to adjust their strategies and seek alternative markets, which is easier said than done. This adjustment comes at a cost, potentially leading to financial losses and delays in planned projects. The financial implications are significant, with potential losses running into millions of dollars. Europe is one potential destination for American LNG. The continent is looking to diversify its energy sources. However, Europe is also trying to reduce its reliance on Russian gas, which complicates the situation. This means increased competition for American LNG as European countries weigh their options. There are other Asian markets like Japan and South Korea, which are also significant consumers of LNG. But these markets come with their own logistical and geopolitical complexities, making them challenging to penetrate. The scramble for new buyers is on, and American energy companies are in a race against time. It's a race against time for American energy companies as they navigate this turbulent market landscape, seeking stability and new opportunities. China's energy strategy power plays on the world stage. China's move to halt U.S. LNG imports is a strategic decision. This isn't merely about trade, it's about asserting power. China is showcasing its readiness to wield energy as a geopolitical instrument. By making bold moves in the energy sector, Beijing is signaling that China is a formidable player on the global stage. This action fits into China's larger plan to lessen its reliance on foreign energy. China is heavily investing in renewable energy and securing supplies from Russia and Central Asia. Diversifying its energy sources enhances China's leverage and minimizes its exposure to pressure from any single nation, including the U.S. This strategy goes beyond energy independence. It's about cementing China's status as a global superpower. In the 21st century, energy security equates to national security. By controlling its energy future, China can advance its economic and geopolitical goals with greater confidence and independence. This assertive approach has far-reaching consequences for the balance of power in Asia and beyond.